What's up, everyone? So today I want to do an unboxing of these solar panels from Harbor Freight. It is the 100-watt system, and we picked them up on Black Friday 2017 for $139.99. And to give you a little bit of reason why we picked these up is we've got a 600 square foot room above our garage, which is currently Carrie's room. The unfortunate part is there's only one power in that room, and everything runs off of that one power outlet. So she has no fans, no lighting other than the light strip, and then she's got a window AC unit that we use to keep the room cool. Now that is a large unit and it keeps the room cool, but she has no heat either. And so while this is not going to be the end all of the problems in the room as far as electric goes, we're hoping that this can supplement a good deal of it. I'm going to wire these up in a 24-volt system, but currently have no batteries. What you see here is what I have for this project. So each month I'll buy a little bit more. So that's one of the downsides to this is budget-wise, it's going to be, you know, when I have extra funds to allot to this project. So I still need batteries. I'm going to be looking to get somewhere in the neighborhood of a 2,000 watt pure sun inverter. Another downside of this is I know zero about solar, and there's going to be a lot for me to learn, and that's where I hope that maybe some of you can come in and help me out along the way, because I know I will make mistakes. But you know, hopefully we'll keep those mistakes minimal, because I do not want to spend a lot of money and mess something up. So I appreciate you watching. Let's get to unboxing these. So as you can see, we've got a 100-watt kit. It's 4 25-watt amorphous silicon panels. They are also including a charge controller with 2 USB ports, DC quick connect ports, 3 hardwired terminals, 1 quick connect import, 2 LED bulbs, which are right here, and a battery clamp connection cable here. So with this unit, looks like you can also purchase this, and I did see this when I was buying them, but I opted not to get it. I think it was in the neighborhood of somewhere between $40 and $60. It allows you to connect multiple kits to one charge controller, and I'm not sure I'm going to go that route, but it definitely makes things a lot easier, especially since I have 2 of these kits. Okay, let's see what we've got here. It says we can run off of this kit, and again, you know, this is marketing mumbo jumbo, so when the rubber hits the road, that's what you really know. But it says this 100-watt kit plus 1 day equals a full battery, which will give you 168 hours of bulb, 36 hours of computer, 34 hours of, I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be a refrigerator, maybe a small fridge? Or 84 hours of TV. So that's pretty good. I know a lot of people are going to ask, well, why did you get this? One, because it's cheap for a starter kit, and 2, I know a lot of people like the different types of panels, but these amorphous panels seem to put out a good charge even when there's limited light. We're going to test that here in a little bit as well. I purposely waited till later in the day so I could see if it picks up anything from non-direct sun, but I have read that these types of panels will charge with full moonlight. So that's ultimately the reason. Okay, so as you can see, we have the lights, There is the battery connector. This connects your solar panel to the charge controller, I believe. I will verify that. And here are your 4 leads for your solar panels, and that is going to connect like this and then into the charge controller. Some of our mounting hardware for mounting the solar panels together, and then of course your charge controller. Okay, I want to show you something. Let me get the meter out, but if you look right here, you can see this light. That means this thing is putting out charge. Let's verify that. Okay, so as the sun is setting, this is not getting direct sunlight. This 25 watt panel is currently putting out 20 and a half watts. That's pretty darn good for me, first impressions, as far as what I'm concerned with. I'm already pretty stoked. So what I'm going to do is put the rest of them out and see what the total is. By the way, so if you're looking for connection, this is going to be your negative, and inside is going to be your positive as far as one panel goes with what I'm seeing on my multimeter. So let's continue unboxing and seeing what we get. I don't know if you can see that, but with this thing being covered, it still is picking up that it can get a charge. Just for grins and giggles. And let's do this. Okay. Still shows that it has a light. The light is considerably more dim. What I did was I put the box on top of it along with this just to see what we get here. Let's go here and here. All right. I don't know how accurate that is, but oh, hold on. That's why I don't have a good connection here. Okay. So even with all of that, I'm still getting 2.5 volts covered the way it is. I don't know if you can get that with standard mono or poly crystalline panels. So that's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Okay, before we start getting them connected, just to see what we get when they're all connected in series, I did want to show the back side, this little stand. I'll be honest, to me this feels kind of rickety, and yeah, I'm not so sure that I'll use that. So first things first, what I'm going to do is measure each one of them just to see what they're individually putting out. Okay, 19.75 volts, 20.4, 19.61, 20.85. Right at 80 volts with the sun going down in roughly half an hour. One thing I want to point out is, while what I did do was just connect each one of these individually and grab a lead off either end, this cable is the appropriate way to connect all of the panels together. There are 4 input leads between the panels, and then one output lead that would connect to your cable here. Whoops. And then connect to your charge controller here. So that's the proper way to connect all of these together. I did want to mention that this charge controller, because I have no batteries, I cannot check this side, but you know, I'm going to be replacing this anyway with something of a little bit better quality. But in order to test this out, you need to have a battery connected to it, otherwise you'll get no display. So that's the reason why this is not being shown, just in case anyone asks. All right, well, I hope you will continue to follow this project. I know I've got a lot of projects in line right now, just they're waiting on their stipends from my budget. But this is one that's probably going to get moved to the front of the line, just because you know, I want to get this room using its own power, and this way, if when Carrie moves out, we could possibly rent that room if we so chose. So, all right, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Be good to each other, and let us know if you have any questions below. Thank you. Goodbye.